what's so interesting though is another thing that one of the things that we hear from men is, I want someone who I can build with, who's going to match my energy.
Right.
And that is a common thing that we hear.
Common.
And then we say, okay, so what does that look like? So it looks like a woman who's like top of her game in whatever field she's in. She's bringing in, good income. She has a plan. They're building legacy. And then we'll say, okay, so then what's the age group, the age range that you're looking for, Mr. 39-year-old? Oh, I'm looking at someone like 23 to 30.
Yes.
Are you kidding?
And then I'll say, so this the type of woman that you said you wanted, have you dated that type of woman before?
Right.
And then they'll think about it and they'll run through the list. And then they'll say, actually, no, never.
No.
So the thing that they say they want, they've never chosen.
Right.
And I would say again that, someone who is 23, a woman who is 23, you're gonna deal with certain things that you don't have to deal with a 33-year-old, because they're learning. They may make mistakes that you may think that is immature.
Yeah.
But it's not immature for a 23-year-old. So,
Wait, Travis, are you saying that a 23-year-old would want a 33-year-old? Is that what you're saying?
Well, potentially, but is the 33-year-old ready to take on someone who will need to learn through life, right? And also, do you have the money to sustain her, to support her, because she's gonna need it more than a 33-year-old who may be more advanced in their career. So there's a lot of things that men just need to really take on, be more realistic about, than just saying, I want the 23-year-old.
But and it goes back to the point about negotiation. So you're 33, you're dating a 23-year-old. You maybe you are that guy who has money, you have the propensity to support her through all the growth that she's going to undertake. Because I've seen that too. Older guys who date younger girls and pay for their MBA, do all that stuff. But just remember that when she finishes that, she's not going to be the same woman that you.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yep.
Now are you
Correct.
and have you cultivated a culture of negotiation in your relationship where now you can negotiate with this brand new person?
Yes.
Yeah. She's beginning a new stage in her life, and what you did before that will kind of dictate her priority going forward. So yeah, you have to be prepared for that. I've been in that situation.
So let's do go with this spicy conversation and go a little bit deeper. One of the things that we've been hearing, about men and that they want to date women who are younger, significantly younger, and we go and ask the question, why? And there's a variety of answers. Okay, the most obvious, and most clear is like, I want to have a child.
Yeah.
But then
Is that
or children.
Oh, really? That's what they say?
So, no, I'm saying but you can accept the response. You're like, okay, we understand reproductivity, blah, blah,
I don't know
blah.
if that's true, though.
But, but the reality is when you start having these conversations, the question becomes, are you afraid? Can you handle, manage, whatever word you want to use? Is there some hesitation that you have with dating somebody who is actually probably age appropriate and is what you've described as what you want?
Yeah.
Why are you resisting what seems to be obvious to us? Nobody has been able to really come forth and answer that question. I'll put it out to you, men.
Can I just add one thing to that?
Yes, absolutely.
I want to hear the men's take on that, because Trix is saying that he doesn't believe it. Because the thing is, in some cases now, we've talked to men who already have 4 kids.
Yes.
3 kids. And you still want a younger woman, and you're saying it's because you want to have 4 kids?
Yes.
Like, why?
I think
That is not true. That is not true. That is not.
We speak the truth here. We speak the truth.
Not.
Hey,
I believe her.
I would assume.
I got 2 good reasons why.
Okay,
And
you
I'm
go
first. I'm gonna let Chugis go first.
No, go ahead, man.
Okay, so for me, as a man, the way I've seen it, and I've seen it from personal experience, not just myself, but my father, my stepmother, she's like 22 years younger than my dad. Like,
Okay.
something like that. So for me, I've seen it, and I think primarily is malleable. Right? Like
Okay.
somebody that is more negotiable, somebody that is younger than you will either look at you as a more authoritarian figure and will actually be more negotiable. There's always the push and pull in relationship, and somebody's got to pull, somebody's got to give in a little bit. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that I've seen. And I've also noticed like it changes in terms of culture. Like a lot of men, when they say now that they want a younger woman, they actually want a younger woman in a different, they just want somebody in a different culture. And I've
Okay.
Say more about that. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I've seen it from personal things where whether they're Caribbean men, they come into Canada and they have a relationship with their black women for an extended amount of time, and they're just tired, they're unwanting of that relationship. And later on, they find that a one younger woman, more preferably white or of other culture, is more suitable for them. I don't know why it is, but I just do think that there is also like the culture shift in our generations that are coming, where black men are more attractive than they were back then, and as well as women of other nations are more malleable. Other women of other cultures are actually more malleable than black women. What black women?
Oh, bring the spice.
I mean,
Okay.
this
Good. Malleable.
I told you I was ready for the spice.
Listen, first, Naki, I'll get you to round it out. Okay. So the thing about being malleable, I'm thinking about pottery. You know, it's a very beautiful art. But when you have the clay and you're molding it, okay, the clay itself is passive. It doesn't do anything. It is the person who is molding, who's doing all the work to form it into this clay into a shape that they desire, right? Mm-hmm. That's how I see negotiation is. You put forth your offer, I put forth mine. We talk about it and we try to come to an agreement where both people walk away with something that they feel satisfied with.